Making your own setting menu with Messy's Easy Settings Toolkit couldn't be easier than just clicking some buttons. Well, you know, just clicking some buttons. We click Add to the List, and you'll notice that we've got some options here. So you can have custom, which is anything that you could imagine it would be. And I've also made some sections such as input, so you could make your own input buttons here, or even gameplay if you wanted to have them organized. It's your imagination that you need to then work out what kind of menus you want to create for your game. However, you can also use some ready-made Unity settings, such as the camera allow HDR. See, that's Boolean. Or even allow dynamic resolution. That's another Boolean. Or depth texture mode. That's an enum. When you click on this little use custom options, then it shows up what those enum values are, and you can even modify them. So instead of just being boring none, you could change that to no way, Jose, not here, buddy. Couldn't you, in your game, make it special? Yeah, I'm not going to save that. We need a couple of things to get our scene set up. We need to get this save a load working, for one thing. So to do that, I'm just going to create some empty objects. I'm just going to call this one events, and we're going to grab the messy, actually, you know what, events, if I just type in the word events. And you see here, MEST settings event system. Great. It'll automatically push in the core Messy event system as well. So you get best of both worlds. Of course you do. Also, we're going to make a load empty object here, and I'm just going to type in load and MEST settings save load. There it is. And we can grab our settings manager. I'm not going to put a project prefix. You might want one. I don't want one. And I'm going to create here the controller. And let's type in the word controller and see what comes up. We've got a MEST menu controller. Don't let that confuse you. We want the settings controller. I know. What's the difference between the two? Well, I'll show you that in another video. So now we've got that in. We can throw in some values here from our scene. And, oh, there we go. And, bloop. Wonderful. And now we need a UI, don't we? So let's just right click, go to UI and choose drop down Text Mesh Pro. I'm only doing Text Mesh Pro stuff. So don't even ask me about anything else that's not a Text Mesh Pro. And I'm going to put here an empty parent just to make it tidy. And I'm going to say menu because I have no imagination whatsoever. Click add component and type in the word menu, and you'll see you've got settings menu. It's all crazy. It's like they're named somewhat helpful. And if we select from this, we will find currently the only menu that we've added into our settings manager. If we go, where is it? Over here on the word menu. So we'll choose the depth texture mode. I'll click on add a new input type, and it's telling us here that it is an enum. We can go to drop down and drag in the drop down UI into here. Now keep in mind, I have chosen the worst possible example to choose because it's not that exciting. But at least you can see it's loaded up with some values. Instead of this one, let's use something like, I don't know, how about the quality levels? Yes. So quality settings here, and we're going to go with quality level. You see, it's just an integer, but how could that be? And we're wondering, do I need to create all of the custom options here? No, don't worry about that. It will do it for you. It's magic. What you do need to worry about is going into the project settings, go to quality, and make sure that you add in another quality level. We're going to call that one custom. Don't worry about setting any values here. Okay, it will just inherit the last one, so it's going to look like the ultra, which is just as well, but we just need to make sure we've got a custom quality level in our projects. And what I'm going to do something even crazier. Let's reuse this drop down, so I don't have to, I'm basically being lazy, so I don't have to do another drop down. You could delete this by going delete, or you just change it and it will automatically remove all of the values. So again, we're going to go with a drop down. let's drag in our drop down. And now, oh, you know what we need to do? We need to prove that we are actually changing things. Let's dock this here, and let's go to our settings manager. Now we could do two things. We can either do real-time changes ticked, or I know you're going to be really excited now, we could make a button. A button, yes. I know he said I was going to make Text Mesh Pro ones, but this is a button, doesn't really make any difference. Well, it's just a button. So on here, I'm going to drag in our controller, and we're going to look for the apply. So apply changes, there it is. And let's call this button apply. And let's change its text to say apply. And that's exciting. Can't contain my excitement. And let's duplicate that because I'm just too lazy. And I'm going to say cancel. What you would have reject or something, revert. And in here we need to change that to be the cancel. Revert changes, that's the word. Revert, that's a better word than cancel, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And let's go to the scene and just position them a bit nicer. So cancel to the right, apply to the left. What do you reckon? Yeah, and our drop down slightly above. That looks pretty. I'm going to say that looks pretty. Yeah, I've cleaned up my UI a bit, making it a bit more space. Click here. We've got the high set as default. Let's click play, and it's coming as high. We do not have real-time changes ticked. Let's change this to medium. Move the mouse over here. It's still on high. It hasn't changed. We've got to click the apply button, and now it's changed. It says medium. If I go to low and I click apply, it's gone to low. If we get out of here and tick real-time changes preview, I'm going to show you something else magic as well. We've got this set to high. When we click play, it will not be high. I'm telling you now. It's going to be low. You wonder, why has it got low? We said high. We clicked apply. Apply is now saved our settings. So remember, the last time we loaded up, we were on low. We weren't on high. And if you don't believe me, it's here. Look, game settings. It's in our folder. Oh my word, Messy, that's magic. I know, isn't it just magical? So now we've got real-time changes enabled. Let's click on high, move the mouse over, it's gone high. Let's go ultra, it's gone ultra. I've changed my mind, I want to click cancel, it's gone back to low because that's where we started. This is a little bit more exciting than looking at the depth texture one, isn't it? Well, there you go. You can do anything you want with MEST. It's your imagination. That's the thing that's limiting you, and that's why my menu has just got a low, apply and cancel, because my imagination is a little bit limited. Don't let your imagination stop you from making the best game that you want to make. So thank you for this first, I'm going to say, sitting with me for this first draft of tutorials for MEST. If you've got any ideas or features you want to be added to MEST, drop them in the comments down below. Hit me up on the Discord. And if you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button. And right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.